Welcome, cherished viewers. As Supreme Master Television rejoices in another wonderful year of constructive programming, we thank you for your global viewership and invite you to join us in celebrating our channel's 4th anniversary through a vibrant concert replete with international flares entitled Gifting Peace.
With enthusiastic participation of esteemed individuals, the concert promises a memorable journey to artistic realms through outstanding poetry, music, and dance. Hosted by the very vegan and very accomplished duo, John Salley and Lisa Bloom, our program features Oscar-nominated actor Eric Roberts as guest speaker, veg and animal-loving celebrity presenters, and traditional dance ensembles, truly a gathering of compassion, talent, and beauty.
On this delightful occasion, we are honored to present the world premiere of songs adapted from Supreme Master Ching Hai's poetry. Enthralled by the poet's sublime verses, eminent American composers were inspired to set them in the magical language of music, and new masterpieces were lovingly brought into being. Extraordinary composers of these exquisite creative offerings include two-time Oscar winner Al Kasha, Oscar and Emmy-winning Bill Conti, Grammy winner Bill Cunliffe, and Oscar and Grammy-winning David Shire, all of whom dedicated their magnificent works as a special surprise to the poet Supreme Master Ching Hai.
Master Ching Hai is a terrific poet. I didn't change one word in any of her poems, but it takes a lot of heart and a lot of soul to be a good poet writer. She does it so naturally, you would think that someone actually didn't teach her, but most probably God taught her and gave her that gift.
I like her message. I like her, the quest for love, the quest for connection with others and with someone special. That seems to be a theme of a lot of her poetry. I think that poetry and music and what she stands for in poetry and music is just wonderful.
I think it's probably because of the largeness of the Supreme Master's soul that she has the kind of largeness of artistic temperament. I was looking for poems that were contrasting in subject matter, and I felt they were more deserving of a kind of art song setting, like they were almost classical songs. So I took that approach.
To perform 2 songs that I wrote using Supreme Master Ching Hai's lyrics was a real honor because those lyrics were really beautiful. As a singer-songwriter, I think it could be a hit song. You know, I really do. I think it's got that really sweet, charming vibe to it. And the lyrics really, got me here. Oh, love. Oh, yeah. If I'm going to write something to another person's lyrics, they have to touch me. And those lyrics both touched my heart, yes.
The splendid lyrics and melodious music are superbly conveyed by acclaimed musicians. Multi-platinum recording artist Donna Lewis, performing her own magical compositions of Supreme Master Ching Hai's poetry. Tony Award winner Karen Ziemba, Grammy nominee Kashif, lyric soprano Leah Allers, Emmy winner and Tony nominee Liz Calloway, Tony Award winner Melba Moore, Grammy winner Melissa Manchester, all-time favorite Alexis or Vietnamese male vocalist Duan Ngo, and pop diva Chan Tu Ha.
With greatest privilege, Supreme Master Television and audience members joyfully greeted the inspiration of the channel. Supreme Master Ching Hai graced the concert via teleconference as the guest of honor and shared her insights during a spontaneous question and answer session about love, peace and forgiveness. and what it can mean for ourselves, our gentle animal co-inhabitants, and our beautiful planet. In addition, for her prodigious endeavors to assist humanity as a world-renowned humanitarian, artist, and spiritual teacher, Supreme Master Ching Hai was recognized with a Presidential Award from United States President His Excellency Barack Obama, presented by the Honorable Mike Davis, California State Assembly member.
Supreme Master Ching Hai's precious poems, along with the composer's soaring melodies and the singer's phenomenal voices, are invaluable gifts from the heart. And from such a tender place of love within each one of us, may an era of harmony for all creation soon ascend on the wings of divine grace.
Please enjoy Supreme Master Television's 4th anniversary concert, Gifting Peace.
Welcome Supreme Master Television's 4th anniversary concert, Gifting Peace.
And we're very pleased to have you all join us today for this joyous occasion, celebrating Supreme Master Television's 4 years of constructive programming.
Supreme Master Television, in recognition of your 4th anniversary, State Senate of California commends and salutes your constructive programming as you and the artistic community commemorate the occasion of your milestone achievement.
And on behalf of all artists and entertainers involved, I'd like to add that we're so glad to have this chance to be inspired by her poetry and bring it forth for a wider audience to enjoy through this concert. Indeed, Supreme Master Ching Hai is an extraordinary lady who gives and gives with compassion and grace.
Our President, Barack Obama, has recognized Supreme Master Ching Hai for her dedicated years of service and humanitarian efforts.
Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, the government of America. And thank you, Mr. Davis. Thank you all for all this honor. May God bless you. God bless America.
I have a question about a recent human rights incident.
All right.
A woman of age 43 was accused of adultery and now faces the punishment by law of being stoned to death. The Brazilian president has asked for her asylum in Brazil. Supreme Master, what is your opinion of this?
We all join to beg the government of Iran give her a second chance to life. Because if you ask my opinion is forgiveness. Yes. When Jesus was challenged about a person in his lifetime who also so-called committed adultery, and people want to stone her to death as well. And what did Jesus say?
Let he who is without sin cast the first stone.
Yes. Let the one who doesn't sin at all ever cast the first stone. Who in the human race doesn't commit some mistakes, some so-called sin sometimes. But in my opinion, adultery is a mistake that any of the human can sometimes commit. Give people a chance, yes, because God is love and forgiveness.
You've expressed yourself beautifully today, Supreme Master Ching Hai. On behalf of everyone here, I want to thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us today, to answer the questions, and to share your beautiful insights with us.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Lindsay Wagner, a vegetarian Emmy Award-winning actress.
Hi. I have the pleasure this evening of introducing someone who, for many of us, would instantly recognize his film scores and television themes upon hearing them. Such memorable compositions include Rocky, The Right Stuff, Karate Kid, and TV shows like Good Morning America, Dynasty, and Newsstand, CNN, and Time. These were all composed by one of Hollywood's most respected and energetic composers and conductors, the Oscar and Emmy Award-winning Mr. Bill Conti. With soundtracks for more than 120 feature films, TV projects, over 8 million albums and singles have been sold, including Sheena Easton's hit record, For Your Eyes Only. As a conductor, he has traveled the globe working with numerous world-class orchestras and has served as music director for the Academy Awards an astonishing 19 times. Honored with an Oscar, 3 Emmys, and a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Recently in June, Mr. Conti served as music director for a grand star-studded event with U.S. President Barack Obama at the famous Ford Theater. On 2 previous occasions, the legendary artist also created orchestral arrangements and composed music based on Supreme Master Ching Hai's poetry. They were performed during a benefit concert at the Shrine Auditorium in Los Angeles and at the Supreme Master Television's 3rd anniversary celebration. Now, for Supreme Master Television's 4th anniversary, Mr. Conti has graciously composed 2 more beautiful melodies from Supreme Master Ching Hai's poems. It's Not Easy to Go and When You Said You Love Me. These 2 compositions will be presented by the talented singer, actress, and dancer, Ms. Karen Ziemba. She is a Tony Award-winning performer and one of Broadway's most versatile and sought after, especially recognized for her role in a production of Contact at the Lincoln Center Theater. Now, Ms. Ziemba's other Broadway appearances include Chicago, Chorus Line, and Never Gonna Dance, which garnered Outer Critics Circle Award and a Tony nomination. At New York City Opera and regional theaters, she's played leading roles in many other famous performances. Miss Ziemba's magnetic presence has also been seen on television and many other places, such as on PBS, NBC's productions, The Producers, and Alec Baldwin's film, Shortcut to Happiness. And now, without further ado, the world premiere of Mr. Bill Conti's It's Not Easy to Go, followed by When You Said You Love Me, with accompaniment by jazz composer Mr. Bill Connolliff and flutist Mr. Robert Flockhart.
Hello, everyone. I'm so proud and honored to be singing the words tonight of Supreme Master Ching Hai. They're beautiful, beautiful poetry, and I hope she enjoys the music which has been written to accompany her lovely words. Thank you.
There is a blackbird lonely on the roof. There is a stone weighing down my heart. There is a feeling cold as winter night. There is a drop of snow falling softly in my mind. It's not that easy. It's not that easy to decide. There is a far place where I want to go, but there is pride which stops me doing so. It's not that easy. It's not that easy to decide. I was leaving for the door, but wondered why I looked back. my freedom, but I love you so. I wanna stay, but I'm just too bored. There is memory refusing to fade, restless all the days, sleepless all the nights. It's not that easy. It's not that easy to decide. Trying hard before to run away from you I adore. It's not that easy. It's not that easy. It's not that easy, you know. It's not that easy. It's not that easy to decide. It's not that easy. It's not that easy to decide. It's not that easy. It's not that easy to go.
And now Mr. Bill Cutler.
When you said you love me, all sorrow goes away. Like a swan, I soar high. I fly, I fly, I fly. And you hold my hands tight. My heart sings through the night. All the stars shine brightly, and the moon will dance within me. Can we keep this magic moment? Can we keep this magic moment? Can we go where time stands still? Such loneliness all the night without you. I'll cry, I'll cry, I'll Can we keep this magic moment? Can we keep this magic moment? Can we go where time stands still? Where love is forever new? Where our feelings will never end and never say you leave me? I'd feel such loneliness all the night without you. can we go where time stands still, where love is forever new, where our feelings will never end? When you said you love me, all sorrows go away. Like a swan, I soar high. I fly, I fly, I
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Brandy Williams back to the stage with Cameron Alberzian, a British Persian recognized as the first male supermodel.
Dr. Ian Nyoman Wenton hails from Bali, a famous Indonesian island highly cultivated in the arts and steeped in Hindu spirituality. Dr. Wenton is a most accomplished traditional artist coming from a family lineage of great performers.
Trained both traditionally as well as formally, he has received his master's at the California Institute of the Arts, doctorate from the University of California, Los Angeles. Dr. Wenton has toured all over the globe, giving lectures, performing, while also collaborating with a number of noted international artists.
In 1972, Dr. Wenton co-founded Bharat Wangi with the late KPH Notoprojo, internationally eminent Javanese musician and composer. The ensemble is an authentic Balinese gamelan, an ancient musical ensemble that's uniquely native to Indonesia.
Based at the California Institute of Arts, Bharat Wangi, meaning fragrant offering, is widely esteemed for wholeheartedly presenting authentic Balinese music and dance.
First will be the solo mass dance titled Tari Topeng Keras, which depicts the might of a prime minister of the past. In this virtuosic Balinese dance form, watch as the dancer makes the mass come alive. The second performance, Puspanjali, features 6 women dancers and portrays an offering to the gods through the Balinese temple dance, Rejang. It's also a gesture to welcome and bring goodwill to the audience. Dr. Ian Nyoman Wenton leads the live gamelan musicians. Let us now be transported to a whole new time and space to the glorious and ancient Bali, Indonesia.
wonderful. I loved hearing from all these people from different parts of the world. I loved seeing the different cultures represented and the different kinds of voices. It was really beautiful. I really enjoyed it, especially the Balinese dancing.
When you search your soul, what really feels right is where the right and wrong, I think, should come from. And when I realized I didn't need to have another living being killed to keep this body alive, that became my right. That was what I felt was right for me. So it's an evolution.
Like a convergence of different color, nationalities, religions, and so it's kind of like a limitless room of talent, but it's also brings together people of like mind. The message is always there in the poetry, and the songs is always about love, giving, sharing, you know, which is it's a reiteration of what we know, but it's always nice to hear.
Supreme Master Ching Hai is such an inspiration. She always speaks from the heart. And of course, I'm particularly thrilled by her messages of veganism, because after all, it is the best way to save the planet, save ourselves, save the animals, is to go green. And the Supreme Master has helped spread that message, and she did it again today more than anybody I know. Thank you. I so appreciate what you're doing. Thank you so much.
It's amazing. People, all different cultures get together here, and this is the only way we really accomplish a peace in this earth. Selamat ulang tahun yang keempat Supreme Master Television dan Supreme Master Ching Hai. Jadilah pencinta sayur, bersama kita selamatkan planet kita ini.
I was especially impressed with Supreme Master Ching Hai's poetry put to music. It was absolutely stunning and moving, and I felt myself in tears so many times. It was really beautiful.
I thought it was great to be here for this anniversary party, and I agree the poetry of Master Ching Hai was just beautiful. The amazing musicians that put it together and the composers were just phenomenal, and all the musicians from around the world.
You know, actually, I was even more moved by Supreme Master Ching Hai's talk when she was answering questions. I felt that it was really moving, and even without all the other performances, the trip coming down here was so well worth it to me. It was really very, very touching to me, and I want more. I want more. It really touched me about living peace and being peace, and how important it is for us to come together and to forgive each other, and some of the things that she talked about with people who have betrayed trust, like in the adultery scenario that they talked about, the woman who was going to be stoned to death because of adultery. Just the way she put it all into words was very moving to me. So non-judgmental, and that's the way we all need to be.
I think the concert was unbelievable. I loved all the different cultures coming in and performing. You get to see love is love. I liked it. This channel was about positive feelings and about things that everyone takes for granted, like life. And you don't take life for granted. You praise it, you celebrate it, and you're happy with it.
You have gathered top entertainers in the entertainment industry who are lending their voice and are able to bring this message to millions more. And the poetry put to music was so beautiful. I love her books, I love her music, I love her poetry. It inspires me a lot, and I'm really appreciative of it. Thank you.
You guys are doing an awesome job. I hope more people, more television stations follow suit because positivity has no boundaries. And that message of love, what I heard today on stage and from Supreme Master Ching Hai, I want to see that over and over and over again.
They had so many people representing so many nationalities, and the speakers were all vibrant, and everybody that attended was just really good souls. It was very unique, very individual, and very uplifting, which is what Supreme Master stands for. I'm a fan of Supreme Master Television, and I just think it's amazing when a news station can actually feature positive stories. When they put something on their station, it really does get seen throughout the globe.
I think her message was very strong and very peaceful, and I deeply, in bottom of my heart, I believe her. And I think this is very, very beautiful message for all the world. And because she's artist, she's also painter. I saw 2 years ago her book, and how beautiful and peaceful is her message. I hope one day all the leaders in the world get this message and understand any culture is beautiful. Just we have to understand it. And this is the language and lack of the communication. If this solve the problem in this part, I think we're going to have very peaceful world.
Really appreciated the stress on vegetarianism, on saving the planet, and on environmentalism, something that is very, very important in these times.
I was very pleased to know that just after 4 years that Supreme Master Television has shown such progress. I see the blessings and I see something on the rise with Supreme Master Television, and I just wanted to share that you're in God's favor.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, I honor you. Thank you for having me. Be veg, go green, let's save the planet.
Hi, I'm Lindsay Wagner, and you're watching Supreme Master Television, and lucky to be doing so. Congratulations, Supreme Master Television, on your 4th anniversary. It's been 4 years of a beautiful gift to all of us. Thank you so much. Be veg, go green to save the planet. Bless you.
Hi, I'm really happy to be here and to do these songs of Supreme Master Ching Hai. I've written 2 songs with her that Melba and I are going to do with this great string quartet. The first one's called If, and the second one is called To Be Able to Love You. Hope you enjoy them.
Love no longer exists. It would be the realm of death. Our hearts would feel so spent with nowhere to turn if love no longer exists. My dear, carry on this beautiful dream.
haciendo el camino, yo voy haciendo el camino, y es porque te quiero, Rocío. Ay. Mira tú que la que yo paso, la tienes tú quemado. Ay. Los caballos revistados, abajo me apañan, ya viene el Pepe con el carbón de caña lo vendo yo, ya viene el Pepe con el carbón de caña lo vendo, mira. Hey, ni tú te pelas, primo, ni yo tampoco, Barbarita loco, que ni tú te pelas, ni yo tampoco, hey, Barbero loco, loquito.
I had the great honor of collaborating with Supreme Master Ching Hai on 2 songs for the afternoon walk and the lonesome night.
Thanks for the hours, thanks for the days, thanks for the seconds, thanks for the night, all the times we spent together are still in my mind. Mountains and rivers were our paradise. My love, please come by and visit. Hands extending longer than the night. Light my soul with your mysterious eyes, so life won't be a gloomy passage. Oh, beloved, sing for me lullabies of tender dreaminess, timeless songs of precious and innocent years. Journey to the realm of legends together. Let sadness ripen and fall into a river of rain.
Is how I feel right from the beginning. I need you, 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 you. I need you, 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 you. I need you. You say I'm out of my head, but I'm not upset, just a feeling, not reality.
So I watched and looked at these poems by the Supreme Master and tried to get the best qualities out of what she was saying, and I hope that you enjoy it.
My darling, my beloved, the river flows tirelessly. Dream in the night.
We appreciated your company today for Supreme Master Television's 4th anniversary concert, Gifting Peace. Please join us tomorrow for part 6 of our showcase on multicultural artistic talent.
Stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for words of wisdom. May all God's creations be cherished and respected.
We bleed, but love still won't release. Love surrounds us.
Bước nhẹ nhẹ, nói êm êm, vòng tay thân thiết trong cõi hương.